Hey everybody, I'm Bob from Black Arrow Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Age of Wonders 3, my fifth advanced strategy series, and it's a sad day in this episode because unfortunately, I think after having read through the comments, it is finally time for Karzen to run away, but he will be back to exact his revenge. Sadly, Farron is not going to be so lucky. I'll talk about all that. I'm trying to figure out exactly where to start because I got a lot of feedback about this. Tarsak had actually suggested attacking the 5 units southeast of where Karzen is holding, um, southwest of this army. So this group here. I think I was talking about this a little bit in the last episode. Moving my Exalted in with Karzen, attacking them, and at least killing some stuff. And then he suggested falling back to the bridge and holding. That could work for killing these units, but I still think falling back to the bridge is too risky when you factor in that all these machines, plus all those flyers, plus all these machines could get it on the battle. I just don't see me winning that. So I think I'm going to follow the advice of Casper Eklund and Captain Cruz, which suggested to run away, but I will take Karzen's tip about attacking those units. So that's probably one of the first battles. Sorry, I'll take Tarsak's tip. I think I may have just called you Karzen, and that's just not good. Now I'm getting subscribers' names mixed up with fictional characters. Then again, I mean, it would kind of be an honor, I suppose. But that being said, we'll get to that battle in a second, and I want to start by I want to go next to Ganon. From some feedback from Jeff. Basically, when I do all this with Karzen, this is going to open up the perfect opportunity for Ganon's armies to just run at it. I mean, they can just go in there and do as much damage as they can. I've got healers with them. They're all basically ready to go. This army's a little beat up, but for the most part, they're in decent enough shape. It is time to launch the attack. So, Karzen is now the distraction, basically. But I have to pressure him. If I'm not pressuring him in one area, I need to be pressuring him somewhere else. Some item management stuff that I wanted to clear up with Karzen. I keep kind of goofing up these items. Where is it in here? It's the wizard hat, I think. Yeah. So you can see that has +2 vision range. The crystal crown has +3. I can only have one of these on at a time, so it doesn't make any sense for Karzen to have this, because it's +2 vision range when I already have something that is better as a quick swap on scout helmet. May as well send that to somebody else, so I'll do that once it gets here. Also, I did get some feedback from Hubert Chow about this item that I sent to Karzen, was saying that he thought it only worked underground. If that is true, let me know. I don't see anywhere where that says it only works underground, so I'm going to at least try it. It'll get here in one turn, and then I can swap on a few different items. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have that crystal skull as well. So Karzen's going to have +2, +3, theoretically +1, so it'd be +6. On top of +2 for having a flying mount, it's like +8 vision range. That's insane. Karzen's like a mobile super tower at this point. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So once all that gets there, then I will mess with that. Quick little thing from the last episode. Captain Cruz had an interesting idea. Remember I was talking about building bridges over lava rivers and how, like, you can't normally make this? There may be a couple exceptions. One way is, I think there's a halfling hero in this game that actually has the builder ability, so if you gave him a flying mount, theoretically he could do it. And another option might be to play as Archdruid and use the Wild Hunt. Use the Wild Hunt, and then that would give your builders floating. I'm pretty sure that applies to all of your units, not just certain types of them. So theoretically, your builders should have floating and be able to make lava bridges that way. Never tried it on camera, but I'd be interested to know if that works for sure, if anyone has done that. Last couple things, I think, is... Oh yeah, item management with Farron. Can't forget to do this. Farron's got a lot of neat items, and I hate to see all of those go to waste, so I'm going to transfer those to some of my other people. Odds are I can get some back later after killing whatever enemies pick them up, but I would rather just make the money off of them, I think. and just replace items with other things later. Because for all I know, the computer could just pick them up and sell them. And I don't want to just feed the Dreadnought money if I don't have to. Odds are Farron has been pretty relegated to a support role anyway, so I don't see a lot of these items being that useful for him. And I think the last thing that I wanted to talk about was from a conversation I had with Casper Eklund, Sarah Feingold, and Tarsak with regard to Armageddon here. This opens up really a lot of good options for me. I think I mentioned Wrath of God, possibly mentioned Holy War. Another option would be smiting Firak to death when I meet him, which would be nice because his resistance was a lot lower than his defense. So I might be able to use it as a tool to just take out Firak from a distance if I need to. Other interesting things would be that even Instant Wrath could actually work on units that I cast it on. That spirit damage would actually go back to machines. It'd be only 80% effective, not 100%, but still useful. All right, so let's get the actual gameplay started here. Want to begin with seeing who has space for items. I don't think anyone really does, but I think the halfling is more or less set up with what I want. I'll have her keep that, and she had that bow in her inventory that was giving her razor projectiles. That's her AoE. This gives Doom Gaze. I think I'm going to sell this because... Oh no, that gives all my range attacks +1 range strength just from holding it. So you probably don't want to sell that. I could sell the Quiver of Lightning. Yeah, Defender and a Shield is more useful for her. I think I talked about that a couple episodes ago. I'll sell that Quiver of Lightning. I think we can get by without it. I do want to keep the healing items and, of course, the shock damage. So that opens up one spot for her. I will probably get rid of this Creeping Jungle Venom, actually, now that I think of it, because that doesn't work against machines or undead, as far as I know. Because it checks against poison resistance, so I think I should sell that. I'll keep the repair tools for the Shrines of Smiting, whatever those things are called. Inflict Weakened, I guess that might... Actually, that may have... with Inflict Weakened, I might have been able to inflict those diseases or whatever on machine units, because it would theoretically lower their vulnerability, but I don't know if the chance to inflict Weakened is also itself based on poison protection, so I don't know for sure about that. You guys can let me know. I'm going to, for Ganon, get rid of that Shadow Step item, probably. I've never used that once, so I don't really expect to. I'll let him keep both of those wands. He probably really doesn't even need the Spirit Ray one anymore at this point, so actually I will go ahead and sell that. I'm fighting a Dreadnought. That shock damage is the only thing I should be using. And I guess we'll let him keep Shadow Step, just because maybe it'll get him out of a tight spot somehow. He does have Divine Justicars, so it is important that Ganon stays alive. And then, obviously, I don't need the Spider anymore. I have Flying Mounts for everybody. Oh, no, hang on. Whoops. I'm going to sell the Spider. If I can click on it. Wait, why can't I actually just straight up sell that Spider? Can you not sell that? Okay, I don't really know why I can't sell that Spider, but okay, whatever. We'll sell Firak's, or we'll sell Farron's healing potion. That's easy enough to make another one. We'll sell the gun. We'll sell the second breakfast. I believe everyone has a second breakfast item at this point. I just want to make sure everyone's got a nourishing meal option. The halfling does. And Ganon does. Yes, everyone does have a nourishing meal option. So sell that. Sell the black bolts. Sell the wand. Can't sell the spider for some reason. Don't know what will happen to the items in transit. I'm going to send this mount to the... No, not sell. Send that to the halfling, because it's a better mount than the one she has. Might be better than the one Ganon has, actually. Is he getting a Manticore? Ganon did get a Manticore. He actually got it on this turn. I can't sell that spider either. I'm just going to drop that. But Ganon did finally get his Mana Core mount, which of course is a lot better. So that King Griffin is going to go to the Halfling. That'll go to her. So he's back on his boar. Poor guy. Tireless Shield. That's a really good shield. Will sell for a lot. I might actually try to hang on to that just in case I bring this person back, because that is just, like I said, just a really good shield. I'll send that to... Does Ganon have Tireless already from whatever shield he's using? That's actually probably a better shield than what Ganon has. So I think I'll send it his way. I don't think Ganon has Tireless already, as far as I know. If I can find my dwarf hero again. There you go. We'll send that to Ganon. This is so sad. It's like Farron's just dead and there's nothing I can do about it. The gambeson for her is better than what the halfling is wearing for her chest piece, I think. Yes, it is. So that can go to the halfling. The chain coif is that how you say that? Coif? C-O-I-F? I don't know what that word is. Everyone else's headgear is better. This is actually the worst one I've got, so I'll just sell that. Killing Momentum pants are always fun. Karzen's got some. The halfling could maybe use some, but her inventory is kind of full. And to be honest, she doesn't really need Killing Momentum. She's more support than anything else. So, oh, Ganon does have Tireless from these boots. That's right. But I mean, the shield's already on the way, so I'm not going to worry about that. Maybe Ganon could use Killing Momentum, actually. If I gave him those and then had him hold that shield, that would work. We'll send that to Ganon. And then I think that fills up everything for everyone, so the rest is just going to get sold. Yeah. Sorry about this, Farron. You've done a good job. But I'm going to take the money and run. Okay. So that brings us back to Karzen and the Exalted. I see no reason why I shouldn't be able to win this battle, and I do have all my casting points in an emergency situation. It says it's closely matched. Let me make sure I'm attacking with the person who has more movement, which would be Karzen. A closely matched battle. Okay. Let's do this. Firak. I'm going to at least break some of your stuff on my way out. Aha, you got crit, and I got lucky twice. Perfect. I do want to back up and heal up a bit. Those fling tanks are going to come in pretty quickly. I am going to do this. You can heal the Orc Exalted. The Exalted can absorb pain from you. The Exalted's already almost dead. Alright, well, that's not going to last long, but he'll come back. Wait, if he comes back after dying, does he have movement points left? I hope he does. Like on the strategic or world map. I think he does. I'm going to use a spell here, just to make sure I kill at least one of these dang things. Probably will use Wreck, and then try to take advantage of Killing Momentum to hit the other one. I think that's probably the correct play. I thought about Rot, but I think in this case, Wreck is going to be better. I could also try Disintegrating, but that's unreliable, so yeah. Wreck is the right call here. I actually have a lot of good anti-Dreadnought spells, which does make me happy. Alright, you've been wrecked, or you're about to be. I'm going to see how much damage I'll do. That will kill it, definitely for sure. So there's not really any reason to hold back or to use the spear there. In fact, Karzen could now back up and... No, that won't do me any good to Nourishing Meal. Well, actually, maybe it will, because I can then fly that guy away. I'm not going to kill that on this turn anyway, so I can get him over here, and then the tank can go after whichever one it feels like. I'll probably go after... Oh good, he lives for one more turn. Alright, excellent. Oh, they almost got him, but not quite. Sorry. I would like to keep him alive if I can, but I don't know if that's going to be possible without canceling Absorb Pain. I don't think I can. In fact, he's probably going to die from this explosion in a second here. 19 to 29. Yeah, I want to make sure that thing dies on this turn specifically. I could always try for Disintegrate. It could work, but I'm not going to take that chance. I'm pretty sure even if he dies and resurrects, I'm pretty sure he'll come back with all his movement on the world map. So let's do another wreck. Karzen, you know what to do. I guess I could have war cried. Then you can fly back here. Might be able to kill this if I war cry here. Oh, I definitely will. Goodbye, elf. And goodbye, Orc Exalted, who is about to die. Oh. Nope, there he goes. Alright. Almost thought he'd pull it off for a second. And now I could go heal him. It's a turn too late there, Karzen. Alright. That'll kill one and pin the other. You do not want to be one-on-one with Karzen, buddy. You have found yourself in the wrong situation, I'm afraid. Heal. Yeah. Get back to full health. Cower in fear. Okay, I believe you come back with full health. Yes, you do. Excellent. All right. Now it's time to GTFO. Now, the plan is to stick to the river, because that's going to be the hardest. Only the flying units can follow me, at least only they can follow me quickly. And I want to make sure they can both move just as far. Looks like down, yep. Can both get as far down there as that. So Karzen and his little protector, really the core of that whole army, they're going to be okay. As for everybody else, tough luck. I'm going to try to run these guys away at least. There's no sense in letting that firstborn and his orc priest friend die, but I'm not going to keep Karzen on land with them and risk it. And that army, well, again, you guys can split off and run, but not going to promise any miracles. Wouldn't mind getting that reanimator out of here because I got all this, actually, got a decent sized undead army here. If I'd have organized that a little differently, I could have put them in a triangle and they would actually have been relatively safe. Well, I'll just stick them right there for now. That way if anything does manage to catch up, it's going to have a lot of stuff it's got to kill. Okay, race governance level up with the dwarves. I don't think this matters at all. Oh, gold mines located in... Okay, that actually might matter. I'm going to take the economic one because I don't have any axemen or the other dwarf unit, whatever it buffed. Next in queue, Firak Conclave. I think that is... Yes, I was planning on building Exalted here, so I'm just going to let that continue on. And getting Grand Palace is kind of all over the place at this point. Getting the Griffin Spire next here. And then once this is done, I will be able to make... You know, I think I'm going to hurry production on this. There's not really any reason not to. I'm going to be able to make... Whoops, not infinite. That's what I want. I'm going to be able to make Storm Sisters with Resurgence, finally. And they'll be being produced at, like, I think silver rank? Maybe one rank below that. But regardless, that's going to be nice, because right now... I've sort of had to pile on my Storm Sisters with Ganon to take advantage of his Resurgence because they die so easily. Why don't you just keep going forward with them? Alright. Oh, Karzen is due for another upgrade. This is actually his last upgrade. Karzen is max level, everybody. That's pretty cool. What do we get Karzen for his max level upgrade? That's actually kind of a tough call, because I can't get any more points. Probably some cool spell. Because, I mean, more defense, more health. You know, I kind of want to just get him health to round that out and give him 100 hit points flat. But then the only other thing I'm going to be able to give him is range strength, which he'll never use. Killing spree, that's pretty good. Dragon Slayer will probably never... Well, actually, Dragon Slayer... You know, he is summoning obsidian dragons, so actually that's useful. What else can I get on here? Steadfast Ward. That could come in handy for the... For 2 turns, prevents a unit's health from dropping below 1. I wonder what would happen if I cast Steadfast Ward on the Orc Exalted when it was about to die. I could do it with Karzen from the other side of the map. If the Exalted has Steadfast Ward, and he's absorbing pain for Karzen, theoretically that's 2 turns of invulnerability, I think. Unless there's a mechanic that I don't understand how it works. But yeah, I'm gonna try that just for the sake. Oh wait, Karzen. Oh, he does have enough casting points for it. I did get him 1 level of warfare. All right, we're trying that. That could be fun. And that is it. Karzen has used all of his points. He is max level. Doesn't get any better than this beast right here. All right, I think that's the 6th Goblin Exalted that I've been waiting. No, wait, no, I'm already shipping this group out. They're gonna go deal with these guys and then probably pop up to the surface and head straight for the front lines, I think. I'm gonna leave those haste berries there, actually. I don't want to use those quite yet. I'll use those on the way back, because I'll probably have them cut back this way. These dragons honestly aren't really bothering anything over here, but I'm gonna go get them anyway. They're already a little damaged, too. Okay. A nice thing is that I've got poison resistance on all these guys, so that breath attack isn't going to do as much damage as it otherwise would. Still a decent chunk, though. I have to be somewhat cautious with this. Alright, let's get that flank in there. Let's take out the dragons first, I think. Flank attack into a nice crit. Alright, that's good news. And we will send... You can't kill that dragon. I need someone who can get behind it with a flank attack. How about you? There you go. He could hit it twice. Could you get in behind it? Yes, you could. And if he gets it twice, he should be able to finish it off. Goal is to kill... No, he's got too much health. Huh. This is a little messy. Alright, I think it's time for a smite. I think it's the right time for a smite. If I could find smite. There we go. I kind of want to use it on that one because he's got so much more health. But no, I'd rather kill one on this turn just to make sure it's dead. And I'll go ahead and eat up one of that carrion bird's action points so he can't do anything crazy. Good news is they can't breath attack again for a little while, so they're definitely gonna kill. Well, I guess that guy's still got his breath attack. They're gonna kill a few of them, but that's the great thing about Exalted. They just kind of keep on coming. For this dragon, I'm thinking about another smite. How many do I have left? I got 5 left, and I'm not really a good fight match for the Bone Collector. But you know what? I'm gonna do this. We'll just focus on taking the dragons out. Good crit. I mean, you kind of died, but good crit nevertheless. I kind of think I'm gonna smite that dragon. I'm gonna play it safe here. 68 damage and dead. And this guy was about to die. Prefer to do it with someone who doesn't have a whole bunch of Action points. Okay, now you should be able to fly around, get the dragon, and then this guy can go here, and I win. Okay. Alright, all exalted back. The goblins are a bit squishier than the orcs, but that's okay. They got the job done. Probably wasn't really a threat. They were just sitting there, but I feel better with them being gone. Also, I actually need these guys around because of the Rise of the Lich Queen. I forgot about that. They need to hang back, so close that. And actually, I'm going to click the end turn button because this guy should be auto-pathing, I think. Where is the rally point? Change city rally point. I've already got the rally point set. If I end turn, he should. It'll ask me to confirm army movement or something, but actually, he's not automatically moving. I was thinking someone in the comments had mentioned that if you did this, units that already had movement queued would start automatically moving. Maybe he was produced. Maybe I produced this guy before I set the auto path for that city, so that's possible. Regardless, I'm going to have him grab those haste berries and then head to the middle of everything. In fact, I might manually pilot this one along to try to pick up haste berries along the way. Another matriarch is done, as well as a shrine of smiting, which was going to Karzen. I guess I'll keep it going that way. We need reinforcements up here, and with Armageddon, these will be a bit more useful against machines, so that's fine. We'll send it there, and you know what? We'll send that matriarch too. We need to resupply Karzen. Of course, I got those goblins over there. They should be able to, I think, take the city on this turn. So, move here, you move here, you move here. And whoever's got the most movement, which would be the flyer. Wait, I can get one more guy in here. This is a very likely victory, but I'm going to manual this one anyway because I don't feel like losing a bunch of squishy goblin units. They would probably get themselves healed. They would find a way. Alright, so I need the tough guys in the front, which in this case are the big beetles. They've got demolishers, so I can punch through the walls. And of course there's this guy. I can just ignore the walls. And I also want to micromanage some healing here, so I'm going to pull the Frost Queen back, have her heal herself, have these guys heal themselves. And who's injured down here? Nobody really, not to any significant degree. I'm actually going to have these guys heal the dwarf, so that the dwarf can give Guardian Flames to one of these units, probably the flyer on the next turn. So we'll hold ground there. I can move these guys up safely from this side, I think. That'll be it for that turn. Ah, I hate stiffened limbs. I think I can dispel that with the dwarf or with the orc priest, though. So let's see if we can get rid of that. Failure. Let's try again. There we go. Alright, I think it's time to give you flame attacks. These guys need to start working on this wall. Good crit. I might be able to break that with just, yeah, I should be able to break that with just one of them on the next turn to get another unit in to assist. For now, I think I'm going to go straight after this guy. A couple attacks in there. I might actually be able to finish him off with the swarm darters if I can find the right angle. He's pretty close to dead. No, I'm not quite going to be able to get it. Nope. Yeah, that's okay. stop stiffening limbs? Oh, they killed my flyer. He had a lot of health. He had like 124 health. I'm kind of surprised they took him out that quickly. Huh. I'd almost have to go back and watch the footage to see what even just happened there. Alright, well now you guys are in range of these guys, my goblins, and they don't really care so much about walls, so this is gonna suck for you. They stiffen limbs on this guy again. Nuisances. That's okay, I'll just have him be the one to demolish the wall. You can run in and give merry greetings to those crossbows. In fact, I want you guys to be casting some curses. It's probably what I should have done in the last fight. Oh wait, they're all ghouls. That won't work. Oh, but they get dispel back every turn. Okay, I think I can actually dispel that and heal him. Perfect. Forgot dispel is something that only has a 1-turn cooldown. Yeah, it's not doing much damage because they're a necromancer. I don't want to lose either of these big beetles. Their demolisher is too valuable, so what I might do is actually smite something here. Yeah, I don't want to deal with your fire damage. Ranged attack for that matter. Oh, would you stop with the stiffened limbs? It's enough, good sir. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with that. I think the goblin's gonna need to head over there. Fortunately, we've got enough to heal him as he passes through. And still try to dispel. There we go. And then I can also heal this one. This Ice Queen can handle this on her own, I think. I'm gonna just stick her right there and have her heal herself again. And then this beetle can help out this little problem over here. Can you not? Oh wait, he's got no valid moves, okay. You know what, actually, it makes more sense to use this guy to just pick him off. Should have actually moved him back down. Oh well, it'll be fine. I'm gonna back these guys up just a bit. Make him think about trying to run through everything. Holy smokes! Oh, they've got Devout Slayer. That's why I lost the flyer so quickly. Okay. Well, he's got Devout Slayer, not from this that I'm highlighting, but it is helping. I believe all my units... Oh, I still have this cherub down here. I don't want you to hit me. I don't like that at all. You know what? We have an answer for that. But I want to use the cheapest spell possible. Actually, Smite might be the cheapest one possible. That can definitely kill it. And I will use it to keep a unit alive. I should still have plenty to be able to get Armageddon cast. Because last turn it was kind of close. Oh, they killed my Ice Queen. That's the Devout Slayer is hurting me pretty bad. Well, goblins aren't really specialized at fighting the undead, or a Dreadnought for that matter. Aside from the fact that the big beetles have Demolisher, there's not a whole lot else they've got going for them against a Dreadnought. I would like to... Let's go cavalry to cavalry. After I hit you with as much range attack, or as many range attacks as I possibly can. Still don't like fire, so at least there's that. You can handle a lot, but you can't handle everything. I don't want to use any more... You know what, Cherub? I will take that. If nothing else but to save a big beetle and try to avoid casting another spell, because I'm getting close to where I think I may not be able to cast Armageddon again. How many moves do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could get a flank attack, so I wouldn't have to worry about retaliation, but he is just gonna... Now, then I would die from this thing shooting me with magic. I think I'm gonna have to smite again. Maybe there's something else I could use. Nothing as cheap as smite. Fine. I really hope this doesn't prevent me from casting Armageddon this turn. I was not expecting to have to cast a whole ton of spells in this battle, but I guess that's sometimes how it works out. I want you away from this mess. Got plenty of healers. Oh, okay. Pick off. Oh, never mind, he didn't. I thought he'd go pick off some weak unit. Alright, you need to be healed, and you're not going to be very useful against that fairy. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, you're not undead. Swarm Darters will actually tear them apart. Alright. Well, frick, that was a little more of a mess than I thought. Okay, good. I thought I had enough extra casting points, because I cast like one spell earlier on the last turn, and it put me over the limit. So I figured this turn I had some wiggle room. So I will still be able to get Armageddon up next turn. Item has arrived. Okay, I've already equipped that. Okay, domain invasion down here. Oh, he's going to try to take that city from me. Please don't do that. I don't want to cast more spells. It's a big enough force that he could. I don't want to cast more spells, but I also definitely don't want him to have that city. How can I deal with this problem? I wish I could see how much, specifically how much extra I have, or how much I have channeled towards this spell. It just says turns left 1. I can open the spell book and look at it here. Or, well, rather, over here. Oh wait, you can see that. I've channeled 434 out of 640. Okay, hang on. Quick little math here. That's almost 200. That's 206. And, okay. So I've channeled 200... I need 206 points. So, to get it up on the next turn... I will be able to get it up on the next turn regardless of how many casting points I use on this turn. So, if he does invade, I can smite these guys into oblivion and should be just fine. But I do maybe want just another, even if it's just a crappy little defender in here. Just somebody with a range attack would be nice. We'll even skip the laboratory for that. In fact, I should probably be building a hospital anyway. Okay. Well, that's good to know that no matter what I do, I get Armageddon on the next turn. Great Temple is in production. We'll let that city carry on. And I actually have a pretty good fighting force here. I've got this other group that kind of went their own way down here, and I think they can actually do some real damage to the Necro here on this turn. Still, sadly, have not found their capital. We'll have to keep looking. It could be buried back here in the corner. But I think this group is going to take the southern underground, and these guys are going to go a little bit more northeast. Follow that path. And do I have any more shrines or backup coming this way? I don't think so. Alright, well, you know what? 2 shrines, plus all those exalted, plus random orc spearmen who's here for no particular reason, should be more than enough. I might actually leave the spearmen back on defense just to deal with random little scout units if they show up, because he's not going to contribute at all. He's not even an infantry unit, so he can't even heal those shrines. He's just going to be a liability that I'm trying to keep alive with, something I don't need to worry about. What is this? Okay, I'm sure somebody's... Oh, that would be nice. You know what? Actually, I'm going to take advantage of that. That recharges in 1 turn, so I'm going to have this army stop right here and then pick up that Shrine to the Earth Mother bonus. Cool. Alright, you guys stay there. And this army, I think it is time to break some more undead stuff. I may run down and try to grab that city too, just so I don't have something behind my lines, but yeah, that's in an annoying spot, isn't it? Frick. I mean, it's not like it can get to me, but I don't want just like random cities building units behind me when I'm trying to move forward. I guess I could scout it out, see what's in it. This city doesn't have much. I'll send one of these Exalted to scout it out, just to see what's in there. He's only got a couple units. I think 1 Exalted and maybe 1 Giant could take it. Have a little range, a little melee. Everybody else should be fine with this battle, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Split up here and try to make progress in both directions at the same time. Probable victory, I think it's pretty likely. Although, I keep underestimating this Necromancer, to be fair. With the, I think he's got a global spell up that's hurting me. I'll have to check his global spells. Actually, it's not like I can really do anything about it, regardless. Alright, well, he stiffened the limb of my Orc Exalted, so that's annoying, but perhaps not unexpected. Alright, we'll just try to pour him out here. Skin of Oil, huh? What does that do? I know it's fire weakness. Less strength, less defense, less resistance. Dwarf Reanimator. You know what? Run here. Hit him in the back with it. There we go. He should... Oh, dang. Not the war cry to even come close to killing him. And I want to save the rest of my casting points if I can for the upcoming battle, where the Draconia is probably going to try to take that other scarcely defended city. I can't kill him, which is very unfortunate. I may as well do as much damage as I can. I don't see a reason not to. But that Deathbringer is... yeah, gonna... Oh, he actually didn't kill me. I actually expected that he would. But out of movement. Now, these giants, they don't have killing momentum for some weird reason, do they? Nope, they do not. So, I'm going to... They already healed him, which is annoying. I'm going to I think I'm just going to run around and start melee attacking him. He's got lifesteal. That's okay. He can attack one or the other. Kind of thought he would. Okay. Finish you off, and I... Oh my gosh. It's his lifesteal is keeping him in there. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Die. This is embarrassing. I'm gonna lose this battle. Maybe. I'm gonna lose that other city now, but I really want this one. Could he take a hit from that in the back? Maybe? Maybe. If I could get far enough away from it, I could just throw boulders at it until it died. I'm gonna try it. Nope. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm getting that city. That's embarrassing. I need those Shrines of Smiting in here. I got one smite for the upcoming battle against the Draconian. You know what? Maybe I'll send a couple Exalted off towards that city over there. Honestly, him having that city is probably not going to matter much because he'll hopefully be dead soon. I'm starting to feel like the Necromancer is going to be the last one alive. Alright, Giants of Cave Crawling. That means this is your job. Please, please, can a tier 4 giant please kill a cadaver? Please. Nope, I'm not even gonna let you touch me. Not happening. We'll cheese the heck out of this. I had the right idea in the last battle. I think he just high rolled that hit. This is my city. Get out. I want this one because there's no way for him to get it back, really. Oh man, I don't know if this army can handle all this crap. I might need to wait for that giant to come back. It's this... Okay, what spells does he have up? That's not the right menu. Hang on. Alright, he's got Whispers of the Fallen, Enemy of the Faith. That's the one that's causing all this trouble. Units gain Devout Slayer and Support Slayer. Basically makes him super good against all of my units. And then on top of that, he's got... wait, all non-undead, non-machine. Okay, that's city spell. I thought he had the... there it is, Power Ritual. So he's got +2 physical attack, +2 poison damage, and the Slayer ability on pretty much all my units. I need to get rid of those spells. So I'm going to not attack this city on this turn. I don't think I would win. I keep underestimating him, and that's going to stop now. How far can he go? One turn to get there. I'm moving back here. Maybe he'll be dumb and split up his forces, send some people down that way and leave others back. That was all just not worth it for that city. I'm gonna actually have to redirect that other Exalted back underground. I'm sick of dealing with the Necromancer. He needs to go away. He's so far turned out to be a bigger pain than even the Sorcerer was. Alright, Reasonel can get the Grand Temple. Great Temple here. Getting close to Grand Palaces in a lot of these cities. Temple next to Q Observatory. Okay. Can I add anything to that? Yep, Great Temple. Theocrat's Conclave. I know that means this needs a Celestial Chamber. And this builder I built to get roads ready for Tame Trolls. Change that. Back to merchandise. Alright. Should I tell the builder to drink from the Well of Souls? I could actually probably have just dug a tunnel through there. It might have been a little faster. Well, let me just get the road made and then worry about all that. They actually have to kind of go down this way anyway because of the rock cavern walls. Okay, purge to... I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll just throw goblins down here. Actually, I can do anything in one turn because of Expander, but we'll just throw more goblins down here. They like it underground. Can start a Grand Palace there. That's good. Almost down to 1,000 gold, so can't really spend much more on this turn. We'll do merchandise. Oh, already doing merchandise here. Those are just cities growing to a larger size. And I just upgraded this city to be able to build Halfling Evangelists. Now I can't afford one without going below 1,000 gold, so guess we do merchandise for a turn. And likewise here. Alright, what are you guys up to back here? Oh, that's right, I was getting rid of more pesky undead. You guys should auto that. You'll be fine. Okay, quiver of poisoned arrows. That all gets sold. I could go pick up some merchandise, get something done in one turn. That actually might be kind of nice. And there's that Heart of the Volcano. I don't know if I have one of those already. I don't remember. I must, because this... Oh wait, Tigran's like volcanic, I think. So that's not a good test case. I don't remember if I have a Heart of the Volcano somewhere already, but I'll just clear it, and then maybe we can send a builder through here later. Is this a battle worth autoing? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, I want to get her embarked. She's going to have to cross the water eventually anyway. Alright, gentlemen, it actually probably makes more sense for you to go this way and embark up here. Oh, I never actually took this city because one of the units that would have taken it died. Hey, look at this. There's a sneaky sorcerer over there. I think we got something else for these guys to go do. I'm gonna leave a garrison in this city for a turn. Just in case she tries to turn around and take it. We'll see how quickly the Dreadnought comes barreling down the road over here. I feel bad for Farron. I feel almost a little guilty about this. Almost. Not entirely. This is blighted up here. I know I have the Heart of the Arctic. I know for sure I have that. And I do have, there's a Heart of the Blight. So I could put anyone in the Blight. That doesn't matter. I was thinking I had the Volcano too, but anyway, I just wanted to check that to make sure before I put just any old race in here. Who do we not have a lot of? It's always good to make the Tigrans more happy, so I might give this one to the Tigrans. And you, sir, can probably just stay there, actually. That's a very centralized city. I don't want to scout picking it off. Plus, with the Lich Queen event coming soon, I just as soon not think about it. Alright. I still think I know I keep changing my mind about what he's gonna do, but I want another tower up here. Like, right on the tip of that point. Alright, I did get a little bit more gold, so maybe able to make a halfling exalted here, depending on cost. Wait, that's an evangelist. What's the exalted? Yeah, it's still too much. Alright, that'll have to wait. The orc exalted get the priority in my book, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so now that we've created a sufficient distraction up here, I think it's time for Ganon's army to begin moving forward. We'll do that before the end of the episode so you guys can see what I'm about to run into here. I'm going to probably keep these stacks pretty much the same, except I do want to get that Lord of the Deep in there somewhere. The other stuff doesn't matter quite as much to me. Probably should get the Naga Matriarch in there, I guess. Who can I afford to not have around? I think we can drop that unranked Storm Sister. I'm not really that concerned with her. So that'll be group 1 right there. And I kind of like that setup. Group 2, again, may drop another Storm Sister and just keep the gold rank ones with Ganon, so I have a chance of stunning some stuff. I will add this Lord of the Deep to group 2. There we go. And maybe throw the Matriarch in with... I would like to have that Matriarch in here somewhere. You know what? I'm going to put an extra Storm Sister with this group here, I think. Change my mind. Cavalry is moving up with them. And actually, I need a Exalted back here to help fix the shrine. And I could use another Storm Sister up front because they actually need normal healing. So, put that Storm Sister there. Then I can get the Matriarch in with Ganon. And that actually looks like a pretty solid setup. Ganon, the Matriarch, and 3 gold rank Storm Sisters. Lord of the Deep with them. Plenty of devout units for healing. And I could actually move the... I need to leapfrog stuff, not move things backwards. I could move the... Well, the shrine doesn't need healing on this turn, so it doesn't really matter that much, I suppose. I think this is going to be the main force moving forward. It looks like we can get another little battle in here, which is actually nice because I could use some healing. We'll put Ganon's army front and center, I think. Whoever has more movement. It's actually not really going to matter that much. I just want to make sure people don't get stuck in the forest somehow. This should work fine if I do this, this, and then this. Actually, I'm going to attack with the Halflings group. Move them back on the road, and then we can inch everyone forward from there. Very likely victory, but I'm still going to manual this because I do need the healing. And at this point, we just make a beeline for the... Frick. Okay, well... Storm Sister down. It's a good thing I have extras. Okay. I hate the preemptive cannon fire. It's just... God, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. Let's get Thunderstorm going, I think. Actually, we'll let the Lord of the Deep do that. Because you still do have a chance to stun. It's not good, but it's there. Actually, we'll send the Shrine forward first so he can do his Divine Vengeance thing. And you need to back up for this. Alright, and then once the screen stops shaking, I should be able to do something else. We're gonna surround the tank and just hit it a bunch. And the Halfling We'll be okay. One mortar's not going to kill her, so I'll move her back. Okay, I got some critical hits. I'll take it. Maybe I can stun with a Storm Sister. Nope. The Matriarch could try to get the kill on it. I wouldn't mind her getting some XP. And I'm charging those cannons with everything else. I'm gonna try to stun one of you. There we go. Got one. And of course we got Ganon. Alright, we gotta worry about healing, so I should probably not kill... Oh, I got the one thing stunned, so that's fine. Plenty of time for healing, although Ganon's got a couple different healing abilities, and I want to make sure I use all of them. Honestly, the Giant is the one that needs it, though. The units in that army need it more than anybody else. And Ganon can't reach any of them right now, so I guess we go here and just do this. Thunderstorm could always kill stuff. Alright, get regrowth. Ganon could also fix the machine, that's an option. You know, I think I've got enough Storm Sisters to help with healing and everything, so let's break that. You need health. Giant needs health. Lord of the Deep. That Lord of the Deep doesn't. Alright, you go back for health. You can help the Giant. I think I want this thing to just be broken. Oh, the other cannon was dead. I thought there was one still alive. Okay, well, we gotta heal again now. Who should move up to replace the fallen Storm Sister? How about another Exalted? Can never go wrong with them, because they just don't die. Or, well, they come back if they do. Alright, that's actually a good enough position to set up, and I will move a little. I can move a little further, so I will. But that army's stuck where they are. So, let's see if Firak can stop this. There's my army. There's their capital. I am going to reform some units that I have down here to kind of like just group everyone up a little better and kind of have them follow up just maybe half a turn behind Ganon, just to reinforce things as needed. Do that. And this. That will work. Okay. So yeah, we'll just have reinforcements ready to go for whoever is unfortunate on the front lines. Like my Storm Sisters seem to be. That's why that resurgence is so important. And honestly, their shock isn't stunning anything because they just got such high resistance on all their juggernauts. So honestly, if the Storm Sisters get weeded out a little bit, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. But I think this is kind of where I'm going to leave it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I suppose in the I suppose between now and the next episode, I suppose everyone should wish poor Farron his goodbyes, because there's a lot of very angry machines and dragons that are just going to obliterate him. But the important thing is that Karzen got away, and his sword is only 3 turns away. He's going to become a lot more powerful once he gets that, so things will turn around. We just had to, it was a tactical retreat. But thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, hey, quick editor's note. I just noticed this. Firak is right here, right in front of me. Didn't even notice that was him. So, there he is, 20 defense, 15 resistance. Honestly, could maybe jump out and snipe him right now with somebody. But I will leave that to you guys to talk about as we go into the next episode. So again, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Adam James, Jim Bro, Tarsak, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.